right, everybody, here at home today against HoneyBaked. Big win yesterday up in Rochester. I think good confidence booster for the boys heading into this game, and then also next weekend in Chicago. All right, starting lineup, we'll have Finn Bomer, Hunter Conrad back at D. We'll have Colin Peters at right wing, Braden Morris at center, and Tate Neese at left wing. All right, Conrad gets it out from behind the net, passes up to Tate and up to Braden. Hits a HoneyBaked stick, so no icing. And puck to Conrad, and it's going to be a foot race. Watch the backside, guys. Oh, we got lucky there. Both D went to the defenseman, and all right, Bomer's got it behind the net. He looks, he's going to skate with it, and brings it up the boards, carries it in, and still has a little trip there at the end, and he'll get up and get back. We've got Hill back at D, Bomer at D. Robbins, Hepler, and Myers up front. Robbins has it. He's got Hepler going to the net. Shot. Puck's loose. Brendan's got it. Quick shot. Goalie stops it. Puck's still loose. Still loose. And Myers has it. Goes in the middle. That's a goal. All right. Nice shot there from Brendan Myers. Score is 1-0. I'm going to change the colors on this here. I've got Toledo as black, but Toledo's wearing red today. All right, let me fix the score clock. 10:52 left. I'll change colors later. All right. We'll have Short and Hill back at D. We've got still Myers, Robbins, and Hepler up front. Hepler brings it in. We've got Christian and Bomer in at D. Nice move there from Myers. Another nice move. Just can't get the shot off. Bomer will pinch in. Shot. Hits a player. The player gets hurt. He's going to have to go off. Oh, man. All right, offsides. But all right, we're gonna keep Bomer and Christian out, Ludlow, Page, and Burnett up front. Christian has it. He's gonna skate it in, and still going, and goalie stops it. All right, we'll have Short and Conrad back at D, Morris, Boyer, and Peters up front. Comes back to Short, and he keeps it in. Puck's cleared out of the slot, and up to Peters. All right. Nice play there from Conrad. All right, we've got Conrad and Hill back at D right now. Still Morris, Peters, and Boyer up front. Nice play there from Boyer. It's going to go up to Conrad at the blue line and dumps it into the corner. All right, up to Robbins. Nice move. Oh, man, goalie comes out. Oh, Robbins hits the boards hard. He gets up. He's okay. All right, Myers gets back on side. Hepler has it. Shot down low. Passes up. Centering attempt just out of the reach of Robbins. Oh, man. Offsides. Still 1-0 game, 6:18 left to play in the first. All right, we're going to change out our D. No, maybe not. We'll leave Hill and Christian out. Ludlow, Page, Burnett up front. Ludlow drives to the net. Puck goes just wide. Ludlow shot goes wide of the net. Burnett's in the corner with it. goalie grabs it. All right, we'll bring Bomer and Conrad in at D. We've got Peters, Morris, and Neese up front. And Bomer's back with it. Gets it up the boards. Puck's back to Conrad at the blue line, tries to get a shot off, gets blocked. And Morris able to keep it in and keep it deep. Shots on the back of the net, and we're going to get a whistle. All right, we're going to keep the same lines out. Bomer's going to try to keep it in. Can't. That's good. Not offsides. All right, there we go. We should be able to get out of the zone here. Hopefully, perfect. That puck is deep. We change out our D. Nice centering attempt there from puck goes out of play. All right, we've got Hill and Short in at D right now. We've got Robbins, Myers, Hepler up front. Myers has it. Shot from wide. Ooh, just barely hit the goalie's glove. Robbins' shot from the boards gets gloved by the goalie. About 3 minutes left in the first. Score is 1-0. For all of you watching at home right now in the comforts of your nice warm home, it is freezing in here this morning, just to let you know. Shot from Hill at the point, reflected. Nice save there from the goalie. Big shot from Myers right in front of him and was able to grab that with his glove. Hill back to Myers, to Robbins. Hepler centers. Hill shot. And this is just wide. And goalie covers it. All right, nice shift there. Keep Short and Hill in. At D, we're going to have Burnett, Ludlow, and Page up front. Hill up into the corner to Burnett. Oh, there's no penalty there. Burnett's up. He's okay. And that's offsides. All right, we'll bring in Bomer and Christian at D. We've got Ludlow, Page, Burnett still up front. Bomer's got it, and Dumps it deep. Probably start the game clock, eh? Nice play there from Christian to keep the puck in the zone. And Ludlow keeps it in along the boards. Going to come to Page. Shot. Goalie stops it. Rebound attempt. Oh, that's a goal. That's a goal. Who got that in, if that was goal from Drew Burnett on the rebound. All right, 2-0, 1:43 to play. All right, we're going to keep Ludlow, Burnett, and Page up front. Keep Bomer and Christian back at D. Christian's got it. He's going to dump it deep. Puck's going to come up to Bomer at the blue line. Sends it towards the net. Puck's kept in from Bomer at the blue line. Sends it towards the net again. And puck's out of the zone. Ludlow comes up with it. Got Page to his right. Brings it in the zone. Christian pulls it out. Nice stick there from Bomer. Back then. That's offsides. All right, we'll have Short and Conrad in at D. Morris, Peters, Boyer up front. Puck's out of the zone. See if we can get one more scoring opportunity here. And then that's going to be the period here. All right, score 2-0 after the first. All right, start of the second. We're going to have May Short, Hunter Conrad back at D. We'll have Colin Peters at left wing, Braden Morris at center, and Declan Boyer at right wing. Short goes back with it, hits it up the boards to Boyer. Boyer's going to skate up with it here. And tries to get it centered to Peters. Morris is back with it. And tries to get it through to Boyer. Hits the skate. HoneyBaked dumps it deep. Oh. Dangerous play there. Get it cleared out. Pressure there. Nice stick there from Peters. Oh, man. All right. Great save there from Max. We get a punch from a HoneyBaked player. I don't think they called it. I've seen a few punches thrown. No calls yet. Both defensemen. This is a hard habit to break. My older son plays D2, and if you're in front of your goalie, you do not want to try to knock that puck down. You want to get out of the goalie's way, let him get a clear view and stop it. You don't want to try to knock it down because that's goalie's worst nightmare is getting that puck deflected at the last second. All right, we've got Hepler up to Robbins here. We've got Myers to his left. Robbins shot and gets blocked. Myers takes a swipe but misses it. We've got Christian and Hill still back in at D. Pass up to the blue line, shot low, gets blocked, and puck's still loose. And Hill hits it up the boards to Robbins. Robbins chips it up. And nice kind of poke there from Robbins up to Myers. Robbins has it in the corner, tries to get it centered. Oh man, Hepler almost had that. All right, puck's up to Hill. Now we got a 2-on-1 develop. Nice stick there from Christian. Too many men. They had about 7 or 8 guys on the ice hit someone's skate. They'll call that every time. All right, we should have a power play here. We're going to have Bomer and Conrad in at D. We've got Page, Ludlow, and Burnett up front. Have 5-on-4 hockey here. Quick shot from Ludlow, just barely goes above the net. Back on past Bomer, and Ludlow comes up with it. Offsides. Keep the same lines out. Then loses an edge again. All right. Broken's got it. Wipes out coming in the zone. Bomer's got it. Flips it up. Just out of reach of Page there. Nice play there from Bomer. Flip it up. Get it up. Get it up. Or Finn. Skate. All right. Bomer's got it. Makes a move. All right. Conrad's back with it. No icing. Say we could have skated harder to touch it. All right, Bomer's back with it and sends it up. offsides. All right, penalties over. We're back to 5-on-5. We've got Nice, Peters, Morris up front, Hill and Short back at D. Puck from Morris back to Hill, Hill up to Nice. Hill's got it. He's going to skate it in. All right, we'll keep Short and Hill, and at D, still Morris, Nice, and Peters up front. Nice chips it up out of the zone. Back to Hill. Offsides. All right, Bomer and Christian in at D, Hepler, Myers, and Robbins up front. Hepler comes up with it off the faceoff. Skate, shot low. Rebound attempt, still loose. Puck back to Bomer, keeps it in. Deflected to Robbins. Quick shot, gets it to skate as well. All right, Myers has it with some speed. Goes wide. Ooh. Loses an edge. Takes out Hepler too. And puck's going to come to Bomer. All right, puck's back to Bomer. He's going to take it behind the net. And sends it up the boards, out of the zone. Nice read from Christian, tries to keep it on sides. Ooh, that was off. No call though. Hepler gets checked, no call. Oh, there's a call. Hey! All right. Burnett skates it in. We got a delayed penalty coming here against HoneyBaked. And we'll go on the power play. All right, let's see. We've got Short, Conrad back at D, Boyer, Burnett, and Ludlow up front. Race to the puck. Conrad's back with it. Oh. All right, Ludlow skates it in. Shot. Goalie stops it. All right, Short and Conrad still at D. Burnett and Ludlow and Page up front still. Goes out of play. I don't know why that wasn't icing. Should have been. All right, Short comes up with it. All right, we'll bring in Peters, Morris, Neese up front, Hill, and Christian back at D. Christian gets it off the face-off, passes up to Morris. And Hill passes up to Morris. All right. Penalties over. We're back to 5-on-5. The same lines as before. Comes back to Christian, keeps it in. HoneyBaked comes up with it. Bounced off the glass and goes out of play. All right, we'll keep same lines. Christian has it, skates it up. He's got Morris and Peters to his left. Shot low, good idea. And offsides. All right, we'll get a line change here. We've got Bomer and Conrad, and at D, we've got Myers, Hepler, Robbins up front. Job there from the D. Myers, nice pass to Hepler. Hepler backhand, and goalie stops it. Nice play. Keep the same lines. Face-off win to Toledo. Hepler comes up with it in the corner, centers it. Puck's loose. Quick shot from Myers, gets blocked by the goalie. All right, Conrad dumps it in. Myers centers, puck's loose. Oh, just out of Myers' reach. Cut behind you, Finn. Same thing. That's a goal. All right. Both D went to the same guy and left the backside open. I've seen that a few times today. Yesterday, not so much, but today a few times. All right, 2-1. All right, Short and Hill back at D. And nice save there from Bernick. We've got Ludlow and Burnett with it up front. Burnett shoots, goes wide. Ludlow will go in and pick it up in the corner. Oh, just out of Burnett's reach. Hill keeps it in at the blue line. Quick shot goes wide. Hill's going to be back with it. And Short has it. Gets it off the boards up to Page. Page looks for the pass. All right, Ludlow has it up to Burnett. Nice pass. An icing if it makes it, and it does. All right, we got about 12 seconds left in the second. We're gonna have Morris, Boyer, and Peters up front. Bomer and Christian back at D. Puck back to Christian, takes in the middle, gets tripped. We get a penalty. That's all right. We'll get a power play here to end the second. Nice work there from Christian to kind of drive to the center of the ice and force the penalty. All right, puck back to Christian. Shot. Oh, man, nice save from the goalie there. That almost went in. All right. Kind of a fluky game so far. Lots of boys losing their edge and good effort. Just seen more kids fall today than I have recently. All right, we'll go to the third. All right, start of third period. We'll start out on the power play here. We'll have Finn Bomer, Cash Christian back at D. We're going to have Colin Peters, Declan Boyer, and Colin Peters up front. And Declan's first to the puck. Cash bounces it off the boards. And we're going to get a trip. All right, Cash will go to the box. Kind of digging for the puck. So we're going to play 4-on-4 hockey here. All right, we'll have Bomer and Hill back at D. And Bomer chips it up out of the zone. It's going to be a foot race. All right, Robbins and Myers up front. All right, Myers comes up with it. Playing 4-on-4 here for now. The trip. No call on that. All right, Hill's going to pick it up. And sends it up to Myers. Up to Bomer. Bomer's going to skate it in and sends it into the corner. All right, Myers comes up with it. Still has it. Makes a move. That's a goal. Nice, beautiful goal. That should cancel out our penalty too, because it was back to a power play. So that should be 5-on-5. We'll see what the ref says, but it looks like HoneyBaked's penalty just ended, so it should be 5-on-5. I don't know if the coaches noticed it yet, but I know. I guess never mind. We'd still be shorthanded. That'd have been a shorthanded goal technically. So I was wrong. All right. So we're playing 4-on-5 now. The score is 3-1. All right, Bomer goes back with it. All right, Hill up to Hepler. Hepler's going to skate it out. Bomer goes off. Nice move from Hepler. And goalie covers. All right, Short and Conrad back at D. Ludlow and Hepler up front. We got 4 seconds left on this penalty kill here. Nice play from Conrad just to dump it into the corner. Didn't have a clean shot on net. All right, we got Burnett, Hepler, Ludlow up front. Hepler goes off. Page comes on. Oh. Nice block there from Robbins. No, from Short. And puck is cleared out of the zone. Puck's back to Short. Nice Back check there. That was Ludlow, I think. And that's offsides. D kind of crashed into each other. They were going to get a great scoring chance, and Roken comes from behind and it's a quick stick lift. All right, we'll have Hill and Christian back at D. Neese, Peters, and Morris up front. Couple nice saves there from Bernick, and all right, we'll put in Robbins, Myers, Hepler up front. We'll keep Hill and Christian back at D. Nice pass from Myers over to Hepler. Got Myers on the backside. Oh, nice pass to Robbins. Shot gets blocked. Oh, another shot from Robbins. Gets deflected, goes wide. All right, Myers has it. He's got Robbins in front of the net. Christian has it, gains some speed, comes in the zone. Shot. Oh man, beautiful save from Bernick there. That's going to be an icing. All right, we're going to bring in Bomer and Conrad back at D. We'll have Ludlow, Page, and Burnett up front. And we got another icing coming. Ludlow gets there first. Oh. Nice wraparound attempt. Puck's loose. That's in. Woo! I don't know who bumped it in, if it was Ludlow or if it was Burnett, but Ludlow almost got taken out. Trying to go into the net, stayed on his feet, did a wraparound attempt, and puck must have been right on the line there. I don't know if the goalie kicked it in or if Burnett pushed it in, but all right, 4-1 game here. We got about 7.5 minutes left to go. Puck comes back to Conrad, flips it high, goalie stops it loose, still loose. And goalie covers. Go, Ted! All right, we switch out our forwards. We bring in Morris, Peters, Boyer. Quick shot from Peters, goalie stops. A little bit of pushing after the whistle and see what happened or who started it. All right, still Conrad and Bomer back at D as well. Bucks out of the zone. Bucks back to Bomer, chips it up the boards. Stick from Bomer, keeps it out of the zone. Puck out of the zone again. All right. We've got line change here. We've got Short and Hill back at D. We've got Myers, Robbins, and Kepler up front. Short up the boards. Puck kind of tied up along the boards over there. All right, nice move from Robbins there. Shot. Goalie snagged it. All right, a little less than 5 minutes left here in the third. We're gonna have Ludlow, Page, and Burnett up front. We're gonna have Bomer and Christian back at D. Puck comes back to Bomer, and that barely came off sides. He had to kind of accept the pass on his backhand, and we'll get a whistle there.
Let's go, Cherokee!
All right, Bomer dumps it deep. Nice pass to Ludlow. Bomer keeps it in at the boards. Nice hustle there from Ludlow. Puck's loose in front of the goalie. Still loose. Still loose. Burnett shot. Gets blocked. And Christian keeps it in. And we're going to have a penalty for too many men against HoneyBaked. All right, we'll have Peters, Morris, and Neese up front. We'll have Short and Conrad back at D. Conrad comes up, tries to get a shot off. Puck gets dumped down deep. And not enough for icing. Morris Morris has it. He's got Nice to his left. Morris gets it deep. And we'll get it off sides. All right, we'll have Hill and Christian come in at D, Robbins, Myers, and Hepler up front. Offsides. Myers skates it out, passes over to Robbins. Robbins puts it on net, rebound, still loose, and we get a whistle. All right, we'll keep Myers, Robbins, Hepler up front. We'll keep Hill and Christian back at D. Quick shot from Myers. That's a goal. Looks like Hepler kind of drove it to the net. The goalie stopped it, or it got off his stick, and then puck came to Myers, and quick shot. It's 5-1. We got a little less than 2 minutes left to play in the game. We're going to bring in Bomer and Conrad at D. We'll have Robbins, Myers, Hepler still up front. Oh, that looked bad. Everybody's okay. Yeah, let's keep that puck deep. Robbins has it, backhand attempt, and nope, got the whistle before the puck goes in. Ref lost sight of it. We'll get a face-off in their zone. Ref thought he had it covered. It was laying by his leg pad. All right, we'll have Conrad and Bomer still at D. We bring in Ludlow, Page, and Burnett up front. Burnett has it in the corner, centering attempt. Puck's gonna come to Conrad. Quick shot. Gets blocked. There we go. Both D stayed in position. That looked much better. All right, nice pass from Burnett to Ludlow. Oh, we're gonna get a penalty. Oh, another one. Take them both. You got take. All right, they take them both. We're going to play 5-on-5 here. It should be 5-on-5. They took both kids to the box. And then we got 4 on the ice right now. HoneyBaked has 5. Usually when they take them both, they play 5-on-5. which we've got a face-off in their end, so that should be offsetting penalties. Isn't it 5-on-5? Why, they've got someone in the box. All right, I'll let the refs figure it out. I don't know how they take both kids yet. I don't know that our coaches saw they put a kid in the box. Are they letting him come out? Well, I guess they're letting him come out. I have no idea what's going on. So they call no penalty then on HoneyBaked, and now we bring the face-off down. Well, still, we don't want to give up a goal here at the end. Now, so we go from offsetting penalties, 5-on-5. They took their kid out of the box. Now it's 5-on-4. Just some confusion in the end of the game. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. We got penalty kill right now. We take Conrad and Bomer off. They don't even let us change before we get in position. So we've got Hill and Short in. Burnett and Page up front. Short's gonna skate it. We got another penalty coming? Oh, geez. All right, we're going to play 5-on-3 here. Short's going to go to the box. In the corner. Yeah, I don't know if they... No, he did pull up. Wasn't really much, but... So we'll have 5-on-3 now, I guess. For the next 10 seconds. Keep it along the boards if you can, guys. There you go. Christian's got it. Let's get it out of the zone. All right, that's it. End of the game, 5-1. Alright, and that'll be it for today. We've got a tournament next weekend in Chicago starting Friday morning. I think 2 games Friday, probably 2 games Saturday, maybe play Sunday. So we'll see you guys then.